again, you got to go 2.5 years back in our series. There was this kind of unholy alliance with Hillary Clinton, Biden, people on the Republican side as well. Richard Lugar, kind of a protege of Lugar in this pipeline business, was Barack Obama. And they visited all these places. Neil Brown, and then you have your experts that come in with you. Neil Brown, Eric Braverman, all these kind of pipeline experts, economic experts. And now the new wave is the Carter Pages and the George Papadopouloses, but all surrounding these pipelines. And you can look at the news and kind of just melt it and boil it all down for the Trump takedown. It's one word: Gazprom. You take all the Gazprom people that are in the Trump campaign, take all the Gazprom people on the other side, they're all against Trump. They want the pipeline negotiations and slug is what they call it. They want the slug, the investment piece for Gazprom pipelines, and Trump threatens the Gazprom pipeline. That's the bottom line. Trump can increase oil production. He can increase fracking in the United States, etc. And Iran can't threaten the world anymore with oil. Iran needs to develop their southern gas fields and so forth, and they need a pipeline. Trump can cut those pipelines off, the Azerbaijani pipeline. He can cut off the world access for Iran to sell their oil and sell their gas. So there's a lot of geopolitical things going on right now that are worth talking about. Hunter Biden, $8 billion with China, another Ukraine. Well, there is a Silk Road. You mentioned Baku and you mentioned China. There is a Silk Road pipeline from Baku through Kazakhstan all the way to central China. I can't remember the name of the pipeline. I think it's called the Silk Road Pipeline. So you, Mr. Representative, you're from Coronado. You know all the applications that they're buying over there at Spa War. Do you feel like farming out a few of those applications? And if you farm a few out to Russia, we'll make sure that we'll remember you at election time. Now, it is selling out your country. That's why there's only 40 people carrying one Blackberries, right? But I'm just saying it seems like what's happening. If you look at Lisa Page's job at Strongsville, Ohio, not far from Cleveland, it seemed like she was bringing in Russians to work in the nuclear Navy industry that was there. She was putting in Russians into this BWXT, these boiler plants. There's one in Barberton. There's one in Euclid where I was born. I was born a little bit. I was born in Cleveland at Mount Sinai Hospital. But where I lived, where I grew up, the Russians are going in there. There's 2 pipelines that go across the top shelf of Ohio that were put in by, I think, TransCanada Pipeline.